Hello everyone, this is Dr. Wilson Jetty, Department of English, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. I'd like to share some of my grammatical aspects, particularly usage of articles. When we think about this topic, it seems very simple and very easier. But there are many confusions. Which article we have to use, whether definite article or indefinite article. If you attend any exam, if you attend any competitive exam, so definitely you will find 2-3 exercises from this area, usage of articles. So, today I'd like to give some of the tips about the usage of articles. How do we use article properly when we are writing a sentences? Here, there is a purpose of giving this lecture. The main purpose is to understand the basic functions of articles. What the function of an article in a sentence, what it does in a sentence. And if you don't use the article, how do we write a sentence without an article? So, whether article is very important or not, it's very important. If you read newspapers or if you read your school class books and all these things, you can easily find many articles. If you observe one page, you will find a number of articles. Why these articles are used in sentences, in written language or spoken language? So these articles are called determiners also. Determiners. So, to use appropriate determiners is a skill. Appropriate determiners. Here, articles are words that define a noun as a specific or unspecific. Articles, why do we use articles? To define a noun as a specific or unspecific. If we say specifically, we use one article. If we say unspecific, we use another article. See that examples we have given here. After the long day, the cup of tea tasted particularly good. After the long day. After the long day. The long day, the long day. We use here the long day. And another, the cup of tea, the cup. So what it is, after the long day, the cup of the tea tasted particularly good. By using the article, we have shown that it was the specific day, on that particular day, after the long day, on that particular day. We are specifying that day. We are not unspecified. We are not talking generally. We are talking about that particular day when we worked for a long time. And the cup of tea means that particular cup of tea. We talk about, we are emphasizing, we are specifying this long day and cup of tea with the article. So we are specifying. At that time, we have to use these kind of articles. Just it is an example. I'll give you complete explanation and what article is suitable using that particular context, and all these things we'll discuss. So I have given complete explanation. See this, my dear friends, you can use by using the article are. We have created a general statement. After a long day, a cup of tea tastes particularly good. So here we are not specifying. Just we are using are. We are using a determiner are. It's a very general purpose, general statement. Usually, if we worked for a long time, if you have a cup of tea, it will be very good. It's a very general sense. But in previous sentence, we are talking about that particular day. We are talking about that particular cup of coffee or cup of tea. So be careful to understand why do we use the there and why do we use here. After a long day, after the long day, a cup of tea tastes particularly good. The cup of tea tastes particularly good. You can easily understand that difference between these two sentences. So, there we are specifying after the long day, that particular day, and that particular cup of tea. So here we are not specifying. We are talking very generally. Yes, if somebody works for a long time, if he or she takes a cup of tea, it will be very good. They will be relaxed. In that sense, it is a very general statement. See this one. Let's read the book. Let's read the book. It means a specific book. If I say, let's read the book, that particular book, which is written by that particular writer. If I say, let's read a book, means to pass the time. Very general. Let's read that book. Let's read a book. In second sentence, it means any book rather than a specific book. So, we can use articles to specify or unspecify. That is main purpose. Why do we use article? To specify or unspecify. See, here in English there are two articles. One is definite and indefinite. The definite article is used before singular and plural nouns. The definite article is used before singular and plural nouns. So, the has such purpose. It can be used as singular nouns and plural nouns. But indefinite article is different. Usually, definite article signals that noun is definite. That it refers to a particular member of a group. That's specified. If we see this one, if we see this example, are you going to the party this weekend? Are you going to the party? This weekend? The definite article tells you that your friend is referring to a specific party. The party, it is a specific, you are specifying. Are you going to a party? A party means it is unspecified. Any party you can go. So the definite article can be used with the singular, plural, or uncountable nouns. And first of all, where do we use these articles? These articles are used before the nouns. Whether it is a singular, plural, or countable, uncountable. Okay. Nouns, there are different nouns. The countable nouns are there. The pen is a countable noun. Water, it is uncountable noun. Room is, laptop is a countable noun. Sugar is uncountable noun. So do we use, how do we use articles, these uncountable nouns? Could you please give me a glass of water? You can ask. A glass of water. Or could you bring some water? Could you bring some water? Some water. Some sugar. At that time, some sugar. See that determiner, some sugar. So because it is a uncountable noun, sugar, rice. Okay. Some examples of definite article. See this one. Please give me the hammer. Please give me the red hammer. The blue is too small. Please give me the nail. Please give me the large nail. It is the only one strong enough to hold the painting. Please give me the hammer and the nail. All, everywhere we maintain definite article. Please give me the hammer, that particular hammer. There are many hammers, but the person, the speaker, he needs that particular hammer. That particular hammer. So, at that time, please give me the hammer. Please give me the red hammer. The red hammer. The blue is, that blue is not too small. Please give me the nail, that particular nail. That particular nail. He is specifying. The speaker is specifying that particular nail. There are many nails. There may be many nails. But speaker needs that particular one. At that time, please give me a nail means any nail. Please give me a nail. Any nail. Please give me the large nail. The large nail. It is the only one strong enough to hold the painting. Please give me the large nail. Please give me the hammer and the nail. Please give me the hammer and the nail. So, when you are specifying any noun, you have to use definite article this manner. If you are not specifying, say, here every noun is specified. If you don't specify, please give me a hammer. Please give me a red hammer. Please give me a nail. Please give me a large nail. But here, the hammer specifying. See, the dog that beats ran away. The dog that beats me ran away. The dog. Here we are talking about the specific dog, the dog. That particular. There are many dogs, but we are specifying one dog there. So, I saw the elephant at the zoo. There were many elephants in the zoo, but the elephant, that particular elephant, I saw the elephant at the zoo. If you are not specifying, how can you use this sentence here? I saw an elephant. But I saw the elephant at the zoo. So, this is very simple usage of articles. Just when you are specifying, use the definite article. When you are not specifying, just use the indefinite article. Very simple logic. This is very, very simple logic. Use that one. Okay? So, see this one. Bring me a book. You are very generally talking. Bring me a book. If we say, bring me the book, that particular. It's very simple. You need not confuse in this area. Okay? Specify, unspecified. If it is a specified, definite article. If it is unspecified, indefinite article. Simple logic. No, there is no confusion at all. specified, non-specified or unspecified. Simple. Keep it that in your mind. Okay. See, I was happy to see the policeman who saved my cat. I was happy. I was happy to see the policeman, the policeman, that particular police who saved the cat. So, we are talking about a particular policeman. There are many policemen, but here the speaker is specifying one police. The man who saved the cat. So that the policeman is, we are specifying that policeman there. We are specifying that policeman. So when you are specifying, it's a particular policeman. You are talking about a particular policeman. Simple. It is a specifying. So that the policeman. See this one? A repetition of the noun is followed by a definite article. Repetition of the noun. Yeah, see this one. A man and a woman were riding an ass. The man was bald and the woman was young and the ass was black. In the beginning, the first sentence, a man and a woman were riding an ass. What it is? A man, a woman, an ass. Because we don't know. So, this is the beginning sentence. In this beginning sentence, usually we use indefinite articles. But now, you are repeating those nouns again in the second sentence. You are repeating the same nouns again. At that time, you have to use the definite article. A man and a woman were riding an ass, but the man. Why do we use the man here? Already we know which man. Already the particular noun is used before. The same noun is repeated here. At that time, the man was bald and the woman. So here, definite article. You should not say, a man and a woman were riding an ass. A man was bald and a woman was young and an ass was black. It is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because you are repeating the nouns. You are repeating the nouns so that you have to use definite article there. So if you are writing one paragraph about that particular man, woman and that particular an ass, you have to use rest of the sentences definite article. Definite article. So this is one technique. Okay, if you repeat that same nouns, we have to use, this kind of definite articles. See, indefinite article, we use indefinite article and definite article. Why do we use indefinite article? It is the beginning. It is the beginning. But the same noun is repeated. Now we are using definite article. This is one technique. You have to maintain that. So, what it is? Count and non-count nouns. Count and non-count. Count means a thing can be counted. But uncountable nouns, we cannot count. Quantity, we can show the quantity. Can we say, I want to buy a pen? We can say that. I want to buy a pen. I want to buy a kilo of sugar. Kilo of sugar. Sugar is an uncountable noun and pen is a countable. See this one example. I love to sail over the water. The water here, the water. The water. Why do we use this, the water? You are specifying that particular area of water. I love to sail over the water. Otherwise, you are not specifying, I love to sail over water. I love to sail over water. Simple. You need not any article there, or water, any swimming pool or sea, in the sea or in the river, wherever it is. See, he spilled the milk all over the floor. He spilled the milk all over the floor. He spilled the milk. That particular milk means already you bought to use or to prepare coffee or tea. The specific milk, perhaps that milk you bought earlier that day, you can see. He spilled the milk all over the floor. He spilled the milk all over the floor. He spilled the milk all over the floor. He spilled the milk. He spilled the milk. He spilled the milk. It is general sense that is specifying that particular milk. See, when we use definite article, the definite article can be used before the names of the rivers. When we are using big rivers, okay, famous rivers, we have to use definite article. The Nile, the Godavari, the Ganges. Okay. The Nile is the longest river in the world. The Nile is the longest river. The Godavari is one of the famous rivers in India. The Ganges is a sacred river in India. We can use the Ganges, the Godavari, the Nile. So whenever you write names of rivers, be careful, have to use definite article. And these used before the names of oceans and seas. Yeah, before the oceans and seas, the Pacific Ocean, the Bay of Bengal, the Indian Ocean. So we have to use a definite article before the names of these oceans and seas. And also names of points on the globe, the equator, the North Pole, the South Pole, the West, the South, the East. We can use definite article before when you are mentioning the points of the globe. And geographical areas, when you are mentioning geographical area, the Middle East, the West, the East. Okay, we have to use definite article before the names of geographical areas. And these used before the names of deserts, forests, gulfs, and peninsulas. See this? The Sahara. Before the names of the deserts. The Sahara is the biggest desert in the world. The Persian Gulf. The Black Forest. The Liberian Peninsula. We can use this one. Okay. Names of deserts, forests, gulfs, and peninsulas. And do not use the before. Where do we use before the names of countries, territories? We should not use definite article. Italy, it is a proper noun. Can we use Italy before the names of the nation or countries? No, it's a wrong usage. Italy. Italy is a beautiful country. That's enough. The Italy means it's wrong. Mexico, it is the country. Bolivia. Okay. And also, we should not use the Hyderabad, the Miami. It's wrong. We should not use before the names of cities, towns, or states. Okay, Seoul, Hyderabad, Miami. These are all proper nouns. Name of that particular area. Okay, Seoul, Hyderabad, Miami. Okay, at that time we should not use definite article. And names of streets. Vivekananda Street, Temple Street. We should not use definite article here. We have to avoid definite article use before the names of the streets. And also names of lakes and bays. We should not use definite article the before the names of any article. Okay, either it is definite or indefinite. We should not use before the names of lakes and bays. Okay, and also names of mountains. We should not use article before the names of mountains. So Mount Everest. Names of countries. Names of continent. It's also proper noun. Asia, Europe, America, South America, North America, Australia. Names of islands. But then you should not use articles. So, we discussed so far definite article. What is a definite article and where do we use a definite article? Definite article, it's a simple, very specific manner we are using definite article. And where we should not use an article, okay, before the names of cities, before the names of countries, before the names of states, before the names of streets. Okay, we should not use before the name, okay, all these. Okay, so definite, use a definite article when you are specifying something. Next, indefinite article. What is an indefinite article? Indefinite, a or an. Here, when we read this one, a, but when you pronounce in the sentence, you should not pronounce there is a tree. It's wrong. There is a tree. We should not pronounce a. If you are reading alphabet A, B, C, that is different. But when you are pronouncing that one, A, we have to pronounce A in the sentence. Okay, there is a tree. There is a boy. Not there is a boy. There is a boy, it's a very basic English. So we should not use. A and an signal that a noun modified is indefinite, referring to any member of a group. It is referring to any member of a group. But it is specifying. But here, my daughter really wants a dog for Christmas. My daughter really wants a dog. Why here my daughter really wants a dog? Any dog. Okay? He hasn't bought so far. He is looking for a dog to buy. At that time, we have to use a dog. My daughter really wants a dog for Christmas. This refers to any dog. We don't know which dog because we haven't found the dog yet. So, that is indefinite article. So, we have to use in that manner, in that sense. That is right context using indefinite article. See this one. Somebody call a policeman. Somebody call a policeman. Okay. Hey, somebody call a policeman. A policeman. Any police. First 100. This refers to any policeman. We don't need a specific policeman. We need any police who is available. Understand? See? Unspecific sense. When I was at the zoo, I saw an elephant. I saw an elephant. We're talking about a single, non-specific thing. There may be several elephants in the zoo, but we are unspecified. I saw an elephant. It's very simple. An elephant. Remember, using a or an depends on the sound that begins the next. Very important, my dear friends. Where do we use a? Where do we use an? When we were studying in the schools, I have also the same experience. When I was studying in the school, my English teacher was teaching that there are 5 vowels and rest of them are consonants. Yeah, everybody has the same experience. But here, that is English alphabet. Okay? There are 26 letters. Okay? I won't believe there are 5 vowels and 21 consonants. There are 44 English sounds. Among these 44, 24 consonants and 20 vowels. So, when you are using indefinite article a or an, you should be very careful which one is suitable in order to write before that particular noun. For example, a boy. Ba is, that word begins with the boy, starts with ba sound. Ba, it is a consonant sound. A boy, a car, a bike, a zoo, a dog. These all are car, it is consonant sound. Z, this is also consonant sound. D, this is also consonant sound. For that reason, the article is, a is used before that particular nouns. Okay? Now, an. An is a singular noun beginning with a vowel sound. If a word begins with a consonant sound, we use a. If a word begins with a vowel sound, elephant, a, it is a vowel sound. Egg, a, it is a vowel sound. Apple, a, it is vowel sound. Idiot, e, it is vowel sound. Often, o, it is vowel. So that an elephant, an egg, an apple, an idiot, an often. So every word begins with vowel sound. For that reason, we use an. There, every word begins with consonant sound. A boy, a car, a bike, a zoo, a dog. So this is the difference using a or an. And sometimes, yeah, I told you, there are many English teachers, they teach, there are 5 vowel letters. Okay, what are these vowel letters? I forget. A, E, I, O, U. Yes. See this one. A user. U. A, E, I, O, U. U is there in that 5 letters. But if it is really vowel sound or vowel letter, we have to use, an user. But we use a user. You, that sound, ya sound. Yeah, you. Okay, it begins with ya sound. So it is user. User. A user. So ya is a consonant sound. So again, university. 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 What it is? It is also ya sound. University. A university. Ya is a consonant sound. And also European also. E, it begins with E. EUROPEA. It is not an European, it is a European. Okay, like this. Umbrella. It begins with A. A, it is vowel, an umbrella. A university, an umbrella. But both words begins with U sound, U letter. So sound is important here, not letter. So based on the sound, we have to decide which one is suitable for that context. And an is also used before silent letter H. For example, HOUR. We pronounce, it is R. We can't pronounce how. There is a wrong pronunciation. Anna. Anna. For that reason. But in the second one is It is a horse. Horse. We pronounce with H sound. Ha sound. Horse. So that a horse. Be careful. If H is silent, consider that sound. Be carefully. Ana. A. It is a vowel letter, a vowel sound. So that we use the ana. But here, the second one, horse, we pronounce that sound, ha sound. Ha is a consonant sound. So that, okay, be careful when you are using these two. Okay, H is always very complicated. Okay, if you are, it is very clear. Okay, HOUR, H is silent. HORSE, H is not silent. So if it is H is silent, what is the sound we use? A sound. Simple. Has. Like that, in some case where H is pronounced, such as historical. It is a historical movie. A historical movie. We pronounce ha sound. Okay? So be careful there, we have to use a. Okay? So, where we should not use articles. Some common types of nouns that don't take articles. Yeah, what are the common types of nouns? Languages, nationalities. We should not use before the names of languages and nationalities. Chinese, English, Spanish, Russian. Don't use any article before the names of languages or nationalities. And unless you are referring to the population of the nation, the Spanish, now we are specifying that population, the Spanish. If it is single Spaniard, we can use that. Okay. Names of sports, don't use any article before the names of sports, volleyball, hockey, baseball. Okay. Names of academic subjects, mathematics, biology. Don't use any article. History, computer science. We should not use any article before the names of any subjects. Okay. So please use articles effectively in your day-to-day affairs and avoid committing mistakes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, students.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.